what we call the infrastructure system. Okay, in this infrastructure system from the screen, you can see first is the skeletal system. Skeletal is our bones, our joints. Okay, this is to make sure we have a proper structure so that our arms don't detach from our body and so forth. The second system is what we call the muscular system. Muscular system is all your muscle group that is attached to all our bones, and to make sure that we can do movement, or even a simple sitting position requires the many movement of our muscle. Okay, so muscle is the second. Third is what you can see is the circulatory system, what we call the blood system. The blood system is very important because our blood carries oxygen, carries nutrients from our colon, intestine, and also they actually remove waste such as carbon dioxide, like what you breathe. After you breathe, the waste gas, the CO2, will have to be carried by the blood to send to the lungs to be sent out. Okay, all right. Then the fourth infrastructure system is what we call the nervous system. Basically, every organ within our body is communicating at all times. Okay, and this communication will enable and ensure that every system is working accordingly to its requirement, because each organ cannot simply operate. All right, if not, it will create more problems. So these are the four infrastructure system. Then comes the next three system is what we call the regulation system. Okay, the first is what we call the endocrine system. Endocrine is a group of glands. Okay, all these glands actually produces hormones. Our body have a lot of hormones. Okay, so hormones is a messenger that tells the body, the cell, the organs what to do, how to do, and what's next. All right, so it regulates metabolism, it regulates growth, our sexual and reproduction functions, and more. Okay, all right. And next is the lymphatic system, or what we call the immune system. But it's not only immune, okay? We better call it the lymphatic system. All right. So lymphatic actually remove intracellular fluid. Means in between cell, there's always fluid in between, be it good or be it toxin. All right. Okay. So all this intracellular fluid will have to go through the lymphatic system to be excreted out from the body, okay, through our kidneys. All right. So if the lymphatic system is not working well, we always constantly fall sick, and viruses, bacteria, fungus will always invade us, because there's no way that our white blood cell can fight them, because the patrolling system, the road system has been blocked or clogged. All right. Okay. Then next is the excretory system. Excretory basically is all about our bladder, our kidneys, whereby when our water contained in the body is already excessive, the system will know when and how much to release out from the body to maintain that homeostasis, the balancing. All right. Okay. These three will be the regulation system. Then comes the last one is what we call the energy system. All right. This energy system is what we call the respiratory system, whereby we breathe, because whatever the cell needs to do, it needs oxygen to produce energy besides all the nutrients. So respiratory system will provide our cell, our body, enough oxygen so that all the reaction can occur. All right. And the last system is what we call the digestive system. Digestive system is all about digesting food. The food that we eat, it has to go through the system, and it will be broken down into the most basic form of nutrients before the system can absorb and deliver through our blood system. Okay, so the digestive system is all about digestion and absorption. All right, so once we have all the nutrients to support this 9 body system, so now comes, what about the nutrient source? Where are we supposed to get our nutrients from? Okay, so conventionally, we are made to believe that we can consume nutrients from our diet, which is correct, no doubt. Okay, no debate. All right, The only problem is actually through diet, we are supposed to derive nutrients from our diet. All right. And if we look at this plate on the screen, this plate of food, basically, can we see what are the nutrients that contains in this plate of food? Okay. Basically, to most people, I would say 80% of our people, when they look at this thing, they only notice the broccoli looks quite delicious, and the rice is not white rice, is don't know some rice. Okay, but most of the time, when we look at a plate of food, the first thing that comes into our mind is more on the macronutrients, whereby we talk about the carbs, the rice, the bread, the starch. Then we talk about the fat, is it oily and things like that, and the protein, is there any meat? So the macronutrients of the food actually produces the body, supposed to give the body energy. Okay, and we always believe when we overeat, then we will have overweight problem because unused energy. But what about the vitamins, minerals, whereby we call it the micronutrients? So basically, micronutrients is required to release energy from macronutrients. So without the micronutrients, basically the body cannot survive. The body cannot work. It cannot function. Okay. So when it comes to micronutrients, and just now I just shared with you, vitamins, minerals is a big group of them. All right. So here we have to look into food supplements such as the Beauty Essential, because in the food diet choice that we choose, sometimes our choices, our preference, we prefer meat over veg, we prefer nuts over this, and we prefer that over the other thing. So our habit sometimes causes us to lose out a certain nutrients from a certain food groups. Okay, so the best to ensure that the body has the sufficient nutrients that is required to have a healthy body is through a good quality supplement, such as the Beauty Essential. All right. So what is Beauty Essential? Basically, Beauty Essential is a supplement that contains 85 different types of nutrients that actually enable the body to detox, to rebalance, and to rejuvenate. All right. So the food source, the ingredient actually comes from whole food. Okay, because nutrients can come from whole food, or it can be made from the lab, what we call synthetic vitamins, all right, and minerals. So the difference between whole food and synthetic nutrients is that synthetic is made of chemical. They are supposed to mimic the actual effect of the whole food vitamins that we eat. That's why you always hear people say eat from whole food. But the Beauty Essential ingredients comes from whole food extract, means it's exactly from food, not from lab. All right, because lab nutrients, sometimes the body take it as foreign and it cannot digest, it cannot actually clear out from the system. All right, and inside you can see we have A-grade superfood ingredients such as the cholesterol milk. Okay, it's also an immune ingredient. We have prebiotic for our colon system. We have isolated soy protein, whereby it's a good protein source, whereby we extract it. It's not just from soy powder, we actually extract it. All right, and we have seaweed calcium, one of the best calcium source that you can find for the bones. Psyllium husk is for our colon system. And of course, we have soy lecithin, L-carnitine, and all this aloe vera extract, whereby it's good for detox and healing and reduce inflammation in our internal organs. And of course, we have probiotics. Probiotics, we don't only have a single strand, we have 3 different strands of probiotics, which is commonly required in our colon system to enhance digestion. All right. And of course, we have spirulina extract, whereby we extract certain areas that we want from the spirulina. And of course, we have essential fatty acids such as omega-3 and 6, which is what we call the healthy fats. And also, we have antioxidant cocoa powder, whereby this raw dark chocolate powder is high in antioxidant that can actually reduce the attack of free radicals. Okay, and also this product has been approved. The ingredients has been approved by FDA, and the product has been registered and approved by Ministry of Health, Health Science Authority Singapore, which is the equivalent to our MOH Malaysia, and is halal certified. All right, so a product must be registered, yeah, to ensure its safety and effectiveness. Okay, and this product has actually been awarded multiple awards for the benefit that it has brought to our customers, and also acknowledgement and affirmation by our customers to actually vote us for all these awards. All right. Okay. So from here, the next question is, with good nutrients, how do we know our immune system is working for us? You know, we invest in vitamins, we invest in so-called healthy food patterns, healthy food diets, you know, healthy regime and things like that. But how do we really know if the food that we eat, the supplement that we take, the habit that we have is really working for us, beneficial to our body and making us healthy? So basically, most people will only have the concept without the confirmation. But if we look at it, basically our body can actually tell us how we are doing. There's no point thinking about eating healthy food, but when our medical report doesn't show the result that we are healthy. Okay, there's no point practicing or taking some supplement, but our body's presenting condition still show us that we are not healthy. Okay, so if we look into our internal organs, such as the first one on the left, the red blood cell, then you can see like the heart, our liver, colon, and our kidneys. Okay, basically from here you can see all the left panel of each organ, okay, is the unhealthy side of the organ. So in the red blood cell, you can see is like all mixed up, you know, the shapes are all messed up. The heart are all wrapped with additional layer of fat, you know, and the liver is like dry and coarse, you know, colon and even the kidneys. But if you look at the healthy side of each organ, like the red blood cell, is just like the pearl milk tea that you drink. Okay, it's rounded, solid, and nice looking. Even a healthy heart, you can see is clean. A healthy liver is smooth and moisture and nice. Okay, so with this, what about those organs that we can see with our eyes? Don't forget, our skin is the largest organ of our body. Okay, so what we can see from our skin tells a lot about the internal organ condition. Okay, so here I'm going to share a bit on what our external skin condition tells us about our internal organ system. Okay, of course, most of the sharing here will be on the face, because what you see on the face will also happen on your body.